I've been trying to think of like interesting um, traps
Hmm.
for you guys to have to get through.
Brother, just
I have
just
some
just
really
pull
good
just
ones in mind.
just pull the OST from fucking Oblivion and get it over with already.
Hmm. Right.
Like for real, dude. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you all walk in. Hi and welcome to the stream. I, as you know, am Hambo. That guy over, oh no, because you guys can see it the normal way. No, you guys see it my way. That guy over there is Plas, twitch.tv/plasmatic at. It's a, it's a nice little Saturday evening, and we're gonna play some Magic again. I feel like today, Plas, it will not be anywhere near as bad as it's been because we have played a few games off stream together as well. I feel like this is the most tame deck that I have at this current point. But I am thinking of taking apart the Kit Kanto deck that I played with you, the red, white, and green one that I
And like retooling it, kind
not
of
even
like.
retooling it, like repurposing a bunch of the cards and building a new commander deck. Thank you for that, my guy. I
Oh,
appreciate you cheering them
yeah.
bitos.
Yeah, no problem, man. I figure you hold on to them, you
Yeah,
know.
of course, dude. I always hold them and cherish them. But yeah, so again, Plaza's playing the Wise Mothman. That deck is just so fun. That deck is so fun. It's all about rad counters and getting beefy off of rad counter effects. I today am playing Will Blade of Frontiers. It's a very I need to pick it up and bring it up to y'all. It is from Battle for Baldur's Gate. It's a 1/1 human warlock for 1 and a red mana. If I would roll one or more dice, instead roll that many +1 and ignore the lowest roll. Whenever I roll one or more dice, put a +1/+1 counter on him. The main thing is I get this option to what's called choose a background. The background I have chosen for this deck is the Master Chef. Commander creatures I own have this creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, and additional creatures and other creatures you
Okay.
control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1. So this deck is all about getting creatures out, getting them buff. There may or may not be a Vorinclex Monstrous Raider somewhere hidden in this deck,
Fucking hate you.
which would just mean that all of my +1/+1 counters get doubled. But I really doubt we're going to see that, honestly. It's the slowest speed deck that I have. Now, that being said, this is a green deck, so I do ramp. But a lot of
Yes.
my
Yeah,
stuff,
green decks typically do.
yeah, a lot of the stuff that I have in this deck is higher cost, so it's going to take me a while to get to those cards, like to be able to play them. And if I miss like 2 or 3 land drops, I might as well be fucking dead. I might as well already be off the table if I miss 2 land drops. Yeah, so I already shuffled and cut. I'm gonna grab my 7
Me too. I grabbed my 7
and let's resolve our mulligans. You know, sometimes you just get a hand that you're like, fuck it, why not? So I will be keeping this hand.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one.
All right, do you want to go first?
I'm kind of same boat. You want to roll for it?
All right, you want to do 2d6?
Yeah,
Do you not have d6s available to you right now?
I have I have 1d6
All right, then we'll just do
because I
one.
only pulled
One's
one.
fine. I got a 5.
I got a 1, so go for it.
All right. Draw.
Go nuts.
So I'm going to play a forest, tap it, and enchant it with a Utopia Sprawl, choosing red. So now when I tap this, it'll also tap for a red along with the green that it produces. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. All right. Draw. I'm gonna play Hinterland Barber. Comes into battlefield tap because I don't control any of the lands.
Still, Hinterland Harbor's nice.
And pass the turn.
Yeah, that's the Wild of Eldraine, one of the Tales arts.
Mhm.
Okay, so that wouldn't have even mattered if I wanted to do that anyway. Okay. We're gonna play another forest. Tap for 3 to put Master Chef into play. And that is all I will do. I will pass the turn.
It's raw.
It's really funny.
Donkey.
It's really funny because the way they did the backgrounds, anyone that it's like showing a person, the face is always obscured by something. With this one, it's steam from a pot. And of course, I pulled the foil etched version, which I thought was really fucking sick. It was a lucky pack crack, dude. Because I pulled that one. That was really fucking sick. I think I got that and Will in the same pack. And I was like, this is actually a really fucking sick combo.
That's wild, dude. That's wild.
Every once in a while, I get some really good pulls, like how I pulled that fucking the Vexing Bauble in the Modern Horizons 3 pre-release kit. Dude, when I say I immediately slammed that into Kinnan, I immediately slammed that into Kinnan. All right, let me grab a hat for Shu really quick.
Oh yeah.
You know, they just had their first training camp yesterday. I'm gonna put my Flyers hat on.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, they just opened
Shu,
training camp yesterday.
Are you gonna hop in, do some Pokemon raids?
Yeah, because I think we'll transition over to that after this game, or if you want to do an extra game after, we can do 2 and then shift over.
I'm going to play Woodland Cemetery, which enters the battlefield tap unless you control a swamp or a forest.
Oh, he's playing Smash with Rast right now, so he can join in raid later.
Oh, so.
Right
Okay.
on, my dude.
I'm cool with that.
Dude, you should tell Rast to. Oh no, if he tries to put up my stream while he's playing Smash, his fucking computer will fucking melt on him. I was gonna say you should tell Rast to fucking tune in.
Pass my turn to you, homie.
All right. Untap. No upkeep triggers. Draw. That's actually pretty fucking good. I'll take that. We will play our third forest. And then I will tap these 2 to cast an Explore. I can play an additional land this turn, and I draw a card. And I draw. Perfect. So my second land drop is going to be a Mosswort Bridge, which has an ability called Hideaway 4. I look at the top 4 cards of my library, and I exile a card beneath that land. I can tap the land for a green mana. The rest go on the bottom. I can play it for 1 green mana without paying its mana cost if creatures I control have a total power of 10 or greater.
Okay.
So I have exiled a card beneath it. These will go underneath my library. And then for the remaining 2 mana that the Enchanted Forest generates, I will play my commander, and he will come out with an additional +1/+1 counter on him. And I will pass my turn. Get it? I will pass my turn? Because his name's Will.
Ha ha. Ha 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 ho.
Mama.
So I'm going to play Terramorphic Expanse.
Very nice.
I'm going to sacrifice Terramorphic Expanse. Search for a land card.
Just a land?
It says A basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle.
Okay.
So island.
I always forget like the exact wording to Terramorphic Expanse because I'm a fucking god tier player, obviously.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's why I always have a designated space like away from my deck for where my hand goes.
Yeah, yeah. Fortunately, as you can see, I'm only working with the best equipment over
Oh,
here.
dude, I would just say just put them underneath of where that fucking one tapped card is.
Make me nervous.
Also
Ah,
shuffling a deck that size is a lot. So like sometimes if my hands aren't feeling it, I'll just fucking like split some of the deck, shuffle that, split like take the other split of the deck, shuffle it, and then just stick them together.
that's an idea. I could
What up,
always have done
Kiki?
that
We are
too.
playing some Magic the Gathering. Plas is playing the Fallout Universes Beyond commander, the Wise Mothman, and I am playing the Dungeons and Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate commander, Will Blade of Frontiers. Which actually, this deck is
I'm also going
originally.
to
Good. I'm sorry.
I'm going to tap and play Soul Ring.
Yes, dude. Can you show that Soul Ring off, please? I fucking love that Soul Ring. It's my favorite one. It's fucking Nuka-Cola Quantum surrounding a bottle cap. It's one of my favorite arts. Like with all the universes beyond commander decks, they all have a specifically designed Soul Ring that is different from the rest of the prints that they make. They did the same thing with the Arcane Signets. They're all like for the Fallout set, they're all the same. But for the Warhammer ones that they did, each one had a specifically designed Soul Ring, each commander, because they were all different. Like, it was like the Astartes, the Tyranids, the Space Marines, and then one other one. Each one had their own specific designed Soul Ring and Signet, which I thought was really fucking cool. Apparently, in the next like month or so, we're going to be getting the announcement of the MTG Marvel crossover.
That also sounds awesome.
The Street Fighter one was fucking sick.
But I then pass my turn to you.
Right on. So we'll untap. I'm just gonna keep that sucker sideways. Kiki, we are on Plaza's server. We are in the MTG and card games chat. Draw. Jesus. Another forest.
Well, like you said, if you didn't draw stars, you might as well just.
Well, I mean, I'm hitting my land drops, which is cool. Let me just adjust this. How do
I have arrived.
What's up, Kiki?
Hello. I see you, the Plas. Okay.
Oh, I know how to adjust. I can fix this.
Typically, usually Hambo's by this point whooping my ass, so it's nice.
Dude, it's turn
nice to
it's
actually
turn
have some things
4,
on the
and the
board.
only color that I have available to me right now that isn't green is literally one red. So
Yeah.
How do you play this?
What
What are the rules?
It's honestly it's a lot more complicated than it really is in actuality.
Describing it makes it sound more. Describing
Yeah.
it by words makes it seem more complicated than just playing a hand and going
Yeah.
through
Okay.
So the way each
So,
turn
like, for
starts,
instance,
you go
it's
through.
Hambo's turn.
Yeah, you go through basically resetting your mana, which is all this here, the lands. Then drawing a card for the turn, and then from there you can play one land each turn cycle, unless you play a card that allows you to do more than that. And then you don't. I'm not gonna be that fucking guy. I'm not. I
mean,
I swore.
you
I
could.
no Plas. I swore an oath to never destroy another man's mana rock, and I plan on keeping it. I'm just gonna pay 4 and play an anger. It's a 2/2 with haste, and as long as it is in the graveyard and I control a mountain, which I don't, it would give all of my other creatures haste. But I cannot do that
good.
because I don't control any mountains. I am full of lush greenery. But what I will do is, he actually comes in with an additional +1/+1 counter because of the background. So he's a 3/3 and he's a 2/2, and we will go to combat and hit you for 5.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take it. I don't have a choice.
So 35. 2 of that is commander damage. Which
Does that make a difference?
Yeah. Yeah. If you take 21 commander
Oh,
damage,
right,
you
yeah.
lose.
Right.
Yeah. So the format that we are playing, Kiki, is called Commander. You pick a legendary creature. It would state so on the actual card itself. And then the color pips that are in the top right corner for the casting cost, all of your cards have to match those colors. So I have red and green out of the
It's
5.
it's like Uno pretty much, but with.
Yeah. But then like this card here.
But it also kind of
Yeah.
also kind of looks like Pokemon. I don't know if that's a
this game was originally released in 1993.
Oh
and
wow.
It was originally developed as a 60 card format where you could have at least 4 of each card. That format still exists. It's called Standard. The format that we play is called Commander. It's a 100 card total deck, but you can only have 1 copy of a card unless it states that you can have more than 1 copy. So you could have a deck that's like 30 lands, a rat commander, and then the rest of your cards are just copies of Rat Colony because you can have as many copies of Rat Colony as you want in your deck.
Kiki, those are for Anya for school, all right? So stop salivating over there. Relax.
Oh, them chippies, dog?
They're on your school chippies, okay?
You ain't think I noticed that the second you fucking turned your camera on, dog?
Well,
I was like, his golden hoard of treasure, it's all potato chip.
well,
you know what's funny? I texted him just so I don't say it while you guys stream it. I was like, yo, give me you.
Oh no, I'm calling you out on that. No, you're over there salivating.
Plas, what's up with a bag of them Dortitos, my guy?
Anya, fight you for him.
It's okay. I'll give the little girl a little plushie. I think she'll be fine.
I'll let her win the fight and then ask her for a couple of chips out the bag.
Oh yeah, she'll give them to you for sure.
Just for being a good sport.
Anya's little sis. That's why she loves me.
I get Uncle Tax.
Uncle Tax. I get Sister Tax.
You know, it's to the point now where I don't even have to ask if we get something. She's like, here you go, Dad, for your dad tax. I'm like, that's right.
Look, dude,
you taught her young.
She's understanding that all taxation is theft.
You taught her right.
She's eventually gonna rebel against you, dude. I hope you know this.
Oh, absolutely.
In the way of she hits her mid-teens, you all go out and get a snack, and you put your head out. She goes, "Didn't you get a snack?"
I'm her aunt.
What's that?
If I'm your little sister, then that means I'm her aunt. Yay! Yeah.
There it is.
Yes, that would fit. Eventually, she's like, no, see, Dad, I get a tax break because I have.
Bro, she's gonna file her fucking. She's gonna file her fucking income snack return, dude, and it's gonna be hefty.
Oh, dude,
hefty.
I'm gonna pay out the ass for them income snacks.
Brother, dude, that income snack return is gonna be big. Oh, I'm passing turn. I have nothing else I can play.
I know.
I don't know. I just found it funny. I was gonna literally tell you, like, Plas, look at your phone real quickly.
Plas, I just want you to know, I really could be a bad guy and destroy your soul ring with either one of these two. I'm just not that guy.
You could.
I'm just not that guy. I'm not. And plus, you're probably gonna end up getting some stupid fucking equipment that I'm gonna be like, I wish I didn't destroy that fucking soul ring.
Yeah, see, you never know. With this deck, you never know.
If I had studied the list more, I would know. So my man's got 6 mana available. Yup. There's my rad counter.
I get a rad counter. Right?
God damn it.
And then I'm going to play. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that one.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Last turn.
Untap all my shit. I'm at 5 out of the 10 necessary total power for this. Draw for turn. Of course you would give me that. Resolve rad counter. It's a Gruul Signet. I lose a life. Lose the counter. You get a +1/+1 for dude.
Are you? Oh, right.
Yeah, because it was a non-land.
So he's now
I-
4/4.
Really don't like what I have going on here.
Not feeling it.
No, I'm really not. So I think what we do is 2 and a green. I'm just gonna beast within your commander to destroy target permanent. You create a 3/3 green beast creature token.
Okay, so Mothman goes away.
And you'll get a 3/3. I do like running the blue-red deck though because I have shit like Pongify. I'm like, oh dude, that's a sick commander you got. Imagine if it was a fucking ape with no
If it was
abilities.
just gone.
Not even gone.
Imagine
It just
if it was
becomes
gone.
an ape and has no other abilities. It's even funnier. And then now that you only have that, we'll swing with a 3/3 and a 2/2.
Which one is the commander?
The 2/2.
Alright, I'm blocking with the 2/2. Or with the
Okay.
3/3.
So he'll now cost me 4 mana to play on my next turn. So you will take 3 damage,
And then I take.
and that's all I got. I'll pass turn.
Swamp. So it's now 6 now, right?
2 more than what you were originally paying. Yes.
Okay. Good. Mothman comes back in.
And
Red
yeah.
counter.
God damn it.
Oh wait, I gotta resolve the red counters.
Oh yeah, your rad counter. That's right.
So before he comes in, for land, so I don't lose the red counter.
Yep. No life loss. No counter loss. And then you tack on a second one for playing him.
Let's see. Okay. Pass my turn.
All right, draw. Perfect. Rad counter. It's a mountain. Jesus fucking Christ. So that stays. I think we're gonna hold off on casting the commander right now. Do 2 and a green for a cultivate. Searching for 2 lands. One goes onto the battlefield tapped, the other goes into my hand. And I will just do a pair of mountains. And then I'll just pass. Keep the anger up for in case I need it for anything.
Draw. Turn.
Let me just shuffle out here so y'all can.
An instant. So I lose 1 life.
Yep, and you get a +1/+1.
second rad counter is a creature.
So same
Lily
thing.
Bowen, Raging Grandma.
Sick. So that's another life lost and another counter, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. 2.
Jeez, he's a fucking 5/5 now already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2. Watchful Ragstag.
Oh, nice.
Another enchant with hardened scales. If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature you control, that many +1/+1/+1 counters put on it instead.
Shit, that's actually really fucking good. Hardened Scales is just a static enchantment, so anything that would get a counter gets an additional one.
Okay.
Yeah, if you had to put it on a creature, it would say enchant creature as the first line of text.
Okay. So
Yeah.
And with that, Mothman is going to attack.
Adding on another rad counter. I'll just keep that right next to my deck there. And I take 5.
Yes.
Since he's flying and I can't block. Yep.
And that's it. Pass turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, let me resolve rad counters. Get a Magma Quake, that's 1. And a Forest. So we're down to 1 rad counter. You get technically 2 counters because of Hardened Scales.
So he is now a 7/7.
Jesus Christ. Alright. So we will play a mountain for our land for turn.
Doesn't that oh no, never mind. It's the other one that gets, if he's in the graveyard and control now, they get his.
That's him, yeah. What I am gonna do is 1, 4, and 2 red for an Earth Cult Elemental. He won't get the +1/+1 because my commander is not on board. Because the commander has to be out for the Master Chef effect to be active. What I do get, though... Actually, is this what I want to do? Or I think I save this... And instead... Yeah, I'm gonna hold this instead. Because that involves rolling dice. And I want to save that for when my commander's on board. So I'm going to do... Instead, well, 1... The green here for 2, and then 1, 2, 3 red. I'll just play the Scourge of Valkus. Whenever it or another dragon enters the battlefield under my control, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons I control. It's a 4/4 with flying, so when it comes in, it deals 1 damage. What's the power toughness of that Radstag?
2.
2? Alright,
It's a 2/2.
Oh, to any target? I'm just gonna throw it at your face then.
Okay. Oh no, Brian!
Oh no! So that's 7 total power?
What's that?
For being able to do my Mosswort Bridge, I need 10 total power on board. and he's 4, and that's 3.
Okay. Gotcha.
I will pass my turn.
Okay.
But I would like to stop in your upkeep. Just let me know when you're there.
What
After
do
you
you
do, when you untap, I'm gonna stop you in your upkeep because I'm gonna do a thing.
I will be right back, guys. I have to call my friend.
Okay.
Right on.
PRB.
Okay. So then resolve rad cannon.
Wait, in your upkeep. Or you know what? I guess I could technically as you resolve your rad counters, I could technically do it.
Yeah.
Because it's technically an ability that's sitting in the stack. So all your shit's untapped. It's after your draw step. You do those.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do before you do your first rad counter, because I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Let's just say it's in your upkeep. Fuck it. Just to keep it fair. I'm going to return to nature, choosing to destroy target enchantment, and I will destroy your hardened scales.
Okay.
I feel like that's just the fair way to do it, because I don't remember if the rad counter ability is a thing that resolves on the stack or not. I don't recall for certain.
Right.
So I'll just do it the safe way and just say I'm doing it in your upkeep.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Damn, what happened to the sizing on this? What the fuck did I do? There we go. Okay.
1, 2 islands. For inexorable tie. Whenever you cast a spell, proliferate.
Oh,
As an
fuck.
enchantment.
I'm so glad I got rid of that fucking thing. I am so glad.
And then,
That would have made hardened scales go fucking crazy.
And then Woodland Cemetery. I play Farseek.
Okay.
Search your library for a plains, island, swamp, mountain, put it into the battlefield tap, then shuffle.
I love how it's a spell that costs green mana, but you technically, if you were just going off of raw cards, you wouldn't be able to get green mana with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the Mothman becomes a 8/8.
Yeah, because proliferating, and you could also give me an extra rad counter if you wanted to, because that does count for proliferation.
Sure it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you could choose to up mine and leave yours where it is, or you could do both. It's just anything that is a counter. You can add an extra one on with proliferation.
Oh, so I could even add. So you don't have a red counter, do you?
I have one. That's what I have marked here.
Yeah. So add another rad counter.
Right. There's 2.
I don't ever get to play proliferate.
Yeah, dude, it's really fun. What did you grab off your Farseek?
What?
What did you grab off of your Farseek?
My Farseek.
Yeah, you played a Farseek.
Oh, a forest. A forest.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no. It has to be a plain island, swamp, or mountain.
So you could grab something that says like land, like mountain forest or like swamp forest or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it just cares about a land type descriptor in the little field underneath the art. So like the one that I do always remember because I always grab it with my Otrimi deck is Sunken Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
That's always the one that
Honestly,
I
it's just
fetch
like,
for.
I found a swamp. I'm just gonna toss that in just to get the exposure going. There we go. That's some short pass. Mothman's gonna attack.
For how much?
He's an 8/8, and that means that
Fuck yeah.
you get another
If I
red
want my
counter.
plan to work, I need to take that damage right now. I can't let Scourge of Valkus die.
All right. Your turn, Senor.
All right, that's my draw. All right, resolving rads. That's one down. That's a land. And that's two down.
So I have a 3/3, a 4/4, and an 8/8.
All right. I will. Yeah, we'll pay 4 to play the commander. Comes in with the additional +1/+1. And then 1 in a red, play a Dragon Lord Servant. It just makes my dragon spells cost 1 less. So that's 2, 4, 7, 11. I will tap a green to tap the Mosswort Bridge with 10 total power, with 10 or more total power on board. Play my card for free. It is Vorinclex Monstrous Raider. So now anything that gets a +1/+1 counter gets twice that many, and if an opponent would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, they put half that many rounded down. So every one that you get becomes none. Every one that I get
Okay.
becomes 2.
Okay.
Since he is tapped, I'll swing for 4 in the air.
Swing for 4 in the air.
Yeah, 4 flying.
Okay.
All right, and I will pass turn. Oh yeah, Vorinclex came in. He's supposed to get a counter, and his ability doubles it. So he's an 8/8 with
Okay.
trample and haste. I could have attacked
Nice.
with him, but I chose not to. I'll pass.
That's okay. All right. Okay. Well, we still have the rad counters and the deck box. So that's I lose 1 life and 1 rad counter, and I don't gain any counters on anything. Right?
Yep,
Because of his
because
ability?
of Rude Boy.
Okay. And Strong the Brutus Thespian. So I no rad counters. Okay. I'm playing Misery Mire. Mortuary Mire. When it enters the battlefield, it enters tapped. When it enters the battlefield, you may put a target creature card from your graveyard on the top of your library. And that is the Youngling Deathclaws.
Oh, the Young Deathclaws, nice.
That counts as a spell, right?
No, that is a land drop.
Land?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So if you had something that had a landfall ability, that would have triggered it.
Potato Farmer.
There he is. Agony, what up, dude? Welcome to the stream.
If that counts as a spell, right?
Yeah.
Summoning a creature. You have a rad counter?
Yes, I do. I would get half as many rounded down.
So it's any counters that I give to you.
Yeah, if an opponent would put any counters on a permanent or player, it's half as many rounded down, and if I would do it, it's twice as many. So like poison counters, I could literally hit you with 5, and it would double it to 10, and you would lose. Like, Vorinclex is fucking dumb, dude. If I had like serious planeswalkers in this deck, it would go wild.
Okay. And okay, so normally he would get a +1/+1 counter because a creature came in that has a higher toughness.
Right.
So that would mean he doesn't get any counters.
Correct, yeah. It
right?
essentially blocks off Evolve.
Cool. Pass turn.
Draw. Okay, resolve rad counter. It's a game trail. We lose no life, we lose no counters.
You should have 2 rad counters, right?
No, because you went to proliferate and Vorinclex cuts that down.
Right, but I gave you 2.
Oh, it was supposed to give me 2. Okay, you're right, my fault. I'll do one more. A forest. So those 2 still sit. So we will 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 red. I'll play that thing that I was going to play before but decided not to. The Earth Cult Elemental. It'll come in and get 2 +1/+1 counters on it because of this being doubled by that. Now, when Earth Cult Elemental enters the battlefield, I roll a d20. But because of Willblade of Frontiers, I roll 2 d20. Where the fuck are my d20s at? There's one. What the fuck? There. Jesus. And I'm going to be keeping the higher of the 2 rolls, and since I am rolling, he would get a +1/+1, but it gets doubled by Vorinclex, so he gets 2 +1/+1s. And we roll. Alright, a 6 or a 9. Each player sacrifices a permanent. I should have told you what it did first. On a 1 through 9, each player sacrifices a permanent. On a 10 through 19, each opponent sacrifices a permanent. And then on a natural 20, each opponent sacrifices 2 permanents. I will sacrifice my Dragon Lord Servant.
A permanent would be...
A
Okay,
land,
so
a creature, anything that just stays on the battlefield when you play it. So artifacts, enchantments, creatures, lands.
Terraformer gets sacrificed.
All right. So now I think the move would just be swing out with the boys. So that's 4, 8 is 12, 3 is 15, 4 is 19.
Okay. Any of them not flying?
Vorinclex, Anger, and Will all do not fly. The Scourge of Valkus is the only flyer, and he's a 4/4.
Okay. I'm blocking with my 4/4.
Blocking my commander?
Yes.
Okay. And that still leaves
I'll take the rest.
a 3. Okay, so 8, 3 is 11, 4 is 15. Oh. Yeah, we'll put you at 9.
Okay.
And that is all I've got. I'll pass the turn.
Turn. Seven. Biomass mutation. Creatures you control have base power and toughness XX until the end of turn.
And what
X
is-
would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they base power and toughness
7,
7.
7. And those counters all still stack on. So your
So,
commander is a 15,
10.
15. Right? Because how many counters did it have on it?
5.
So it's a 12, 12.
So 12, 12.
Yeah, in an effort to continue to promote fair play on this channel, Plas, I will let you know I'm at 13 commander damage. You just needed to swing with that 8-8 because I have no flyers on board and you were going to win the game.
That's one.
Yeah. The rest of my hand was a Colossal Majesty, an Incendiary Command, and an Earthquake, which didn't matter because if I wanted to try and get rid of your commander, it deals damage to creatures without flying. And my next turn was a fucking land.
Yeah, I had the rampaging Yao Guai.
Oh, fuck.
the young Deathclaws, and a swamp.
Dude, the fact that I managed to get Vorinclex on the hideaway was really funny.
Yes. Yes.
And after opening hand fucking Forest Utopia Sprawl.
Well, and the funny thing is this time I didn't beat you off of rad counters.
Yeah, you just beat me. Yeah, that's just a fun little preview of what this guy can do sometimes.
Mm.
Because I felt like
Yeah,
it
I
made
saw
sense
an
to add a
opportunity.
fire.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I felt like it made sense to add a Phyrexian into this deck because of the fact that he's a warlock.
mm-hmm.
So like it made
Yeah,
sense because
no, absolutely.
like the Phyrexians are almost like demons in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean they are and they aren't, to be 100% honest.
Is Shu still playing Smash? Do we want to play another round?
If you want to play another game, I could play another one. I could do. I mean, I could make it a quick game if you wanted to.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Like, like 4 to 7 turns fast, or like.
Yeah, why not? Why
Okay.
not?
Okay.
I thought I was beat that one. So,
Dude, it was.
didn't do it.
I was very close. How do I do this? Game options. Reset.
And then after this, um, we could switch over to a little bit of Pokemans,
Absolutely.
do some raids.
You know, I'm just gonna flip the bird really quick. That was a really stupid fucking joke. I'm sorry.
Bro, I love it. Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo.
All right, so if y'all saw the last MTG stream, you already know what it is. It's Kennen. It's Mana Rocks and Mana Dorks, infinite combo.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely feel
This is
bad.
the one that fucking totally destroyed me last time.
This is the one that I milled away my fucking win conditions and then still managed to get the win.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, baby. We can work this. I keep.
E6?
Show. You know what? I'll use the fancy blue wood that if it lands on a blank space, it's a 1. It's a 3.
4.
There you go.
One. Tap. Oh,
Aw, the essential turn 1 commander play, dude. We love to see it.
Your turn.
Draw. Forest. Pass. Oh, this art actually is from the Theros Beyond Death set, actually, which is the set that a couple of the gods from the D&D campaign that we're doing are from.
Legendary creature, mutant warrior, Lily Bowen, raging grandma.
Oh, Granny.
Vigilance. Enters the battlefield with 2/1/1 counters.
I
At
have
the
no
beginning of your
responses.
upkeep, double the number of +1/+1 counters on it. if its power is 16 or less.
If its power is 16 or less?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fuck, dude. Oh my god. It resolves.
Pass.
Alright, draw for turn. Land for turn, island. And pass.
Turn.
Keep like bumping the
Woodland
camera.
Cemetery. Okay. Swamp. Hancock, Ghoulish Mare.
Before Hancock resolves on board, I will pay 2 to snap your Lily Bowen.
Okay. What is
Gonna
it? What do you
gonna
mean,
return target creature to owner's hand, and then I can untap up to 2 lands.
okay. So did that? So, all right. Upkeep is the turn after I.
Upkeep is after you untap, but before you draw.
Okay.
So it would have doubled.
Okay. Yeah. Um. Pass.
All right, we draw. We play a forest. Tap 2 for a moss diamond. Comes in tapped. I can tap it to add a green mana. And I
Okay.
will pass my turn.
The forest. At the forest. Hardened scales.
Okay.
Tap. 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 Raging Grandma.
Yeah, I believe there's a Hancock trigger off of that.
No, he doesn't. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
And a 2/2. Oh. Can you for 2? He's a 2/1.
All right, take 2.
And that's it.
All right. End of your turn. I will tap a green. And I will play Nature's Claim, which is destroy target artifact or enchantment. Its controller gains 4 life. I will choose the hardened scales, and you will go to 44.
Okay.
Now I untap. Upkeep, draw. We will.
Oh wait, she gets another. She gets another one. Because Hardened Scales.
Oh
is
yeah,
on
hardened
board,
scales was
so
on
she
board.
can
Yeah,
go.
you're absolutely right. All right, tap 2. Play my commander, Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. Tap the Moss Diamond for 2 because of Kinnan to play Swiftfoot Boots. It's an artifact equipment for 2 mana. Equipped creature has hexproof and haste, and it costs 1 mana to equip, which I will pay the 1 to equip Kinnan with the boots. And I will pass the turn. Kinnon's other ability is I pay 7 mana, look at the I pay 5 generic green and a blue, look at the top 5 of my library, and I can put a non-human creature card from among them onto the battlefield, and then the rest go on the bottom in a random order.
Two more. Five. Good turn. Okay, nesting grounds. Expecting to tap for a colorless mana.
Nice.
Point to back. Commanders on the board. Farseek.
There you go.
Swamp into the battlefield. Tapped.
Okay.
Come on, you bastard. There we
You bitch.
go. Bitch. And Raging Grandma is going to attack.
How much damage?
It's a 5/5.
Down to 33.
And that's it. Sorry, it's my turn.
You're good. Untap, upkeep, draw. Resolve the rad counter. It's a land. Let's see. First we play an island, and then 1 and a green for a Crayon Elves. When it enters, I choose a color. I will choose blue. I can tap it for either a green or a blue.
Okay.
Tap this for another 2. Paradise Druid, as long as it's untapped, it has hexproof. I can tap it to add a mana of any color, and then tap that for another 2. And play a Harvester Druid, which I can tap to add to my mana pool 1 mana of any color a land I control could produce. So all of those just generate me 2 mana. I cannot use them this turn. I am all tapped out, and I will pass turn.
Okay.
You never thought that this deck was about establishing a board state of creatures, huh?
I'm waiting for the win condition, and I know it's coming. It's another 2, which means right 7. Draw for the turn.
Yeah, we're entering some dangerous territory with that one.
It's all rad counter.
Isn't it double the number of counters on it?
It is. It is. So it's from 5 to 7.
No, you double it.
Oh.
You don't add
So
two.
she's a 10-10.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, she's a 10-10.
It should have went from a 3-3 to a 6-6 to a 12-12.
It's alright. It's a 10-10.
Yeah, we'll say it's a 10-10. We'll meet in the middle on that.
Swamp for the turn. I do not have enough.
It's always the worst when that kind of shit happens, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought it was. I thought I had a dual swamp island, but I don't. The ghoulish mayor is going to attack you for 2.
I go to 31.
I don't know if any of you. I don't know if you have flying or not.
I do not.
Flying creature. The Mothman's going to attack you.
That's 3.
So it's another red count. And that is my turn.
All
Pass.
right. Untap, upkeep, draw. And then rad counter number 1 is a forest. Rad counter number 2 is a retrofitter's foundry.
So ghoulish mayor gets a counter. So it's in a 3/2. And his ability triggers. So Mothman also gets a counter, making a 4/4. And Grandma becomes an 11/11.
Shit. Time for me to make something happen. So here's what I'm going to do.
Let's go!
2,
Here it
4,
comes.
6, 8. Pay 2. Play a dramatic reversal to untap all non-land permanents I control. So I still have that 8. And then another 8 for 16. I will trigger Kinnan once. We'll activate his ability. Look at the top 5. No creatures. Fail to find. So I was at 16. I used 7. I'm at 9. I'll use another 7. Bro, and come up empty twice.
Ooh.
God damn it. I guess I'll just use the last 2 that I have floating. Just play this Lightning Greaves out of hand. And pass turn. What sucks though is I played the dramatic reversal. On the first Kinnan look, I saw an Isochron Scepter. If I would have waited one more turn, I'd have been able to just for 2 mana just untap everything.
So beginning of upkeep double, so it becomes a 22/22.
Yeah, because it was under 16 power still. So from now on, no doubles.
It gets better. All right.
Draw,
Drawing for the turn.
and then your 2 rads.
Winding Constrictor.
So that's
Right.
1.
Use a red counter and use a life. And Path of Ancestry, which is a land.
See, you do get 1 extra counter to add somewhere because I'm off man.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yep.
No, yeah,
The constrictor.
I added that. I had 2.
I mean, you get like a
Oh.
+1/+1.
Oh, yes. So, Larry becomes a 4/4. Malcolm becomes a 5/5. And Grandma becomes a 23/23. Okay. Uh,
Okay, so this game's over. Would you mind giving me a homie scry to just see what happens?
yeah.
All right, let me just see what it is.
Talisman of Curiosity. So what I was gonna do is tap the Curiosity and take 1 damage
Yeah.
to put a water mana into my
A
mind.
blue. Okay.
Then with that, second, tap for 1, 2, 3, and play Inexorable Tide, which will
Yeah.
allow me to proliferate.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would tag you for 23.
Oh, for just 23. Okay, so I'm at 4. So my turn? Or are you going to proliferate with playing a thing for an Inexorable Tide trigger?
I don't have anything to play for it.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna pass to you.
All right, draw for turn. I already knew what that was because you let me scry it. So resolve the rad counters. There's the staff. And there's a Neo form. Kinda... Fuck. Kinda wanted that. I think... Yeah, here's what I'll do. 8, 12, use 7 of it on Kinnan. We get a Birds of Paradise.
Nice.
We use 4 of the remaining to cast a Walking Ballista. X equals 2. Slap the Lightning Greaves onto him to protect him, which I don't think matters. And pass the turn.
Okay. So now this is when I said things get interesting. Okay. So upkeep habit. Right.
Yeah. No doubles off of the upkeep
So
because
what this?
you're over
No.
16 power.
No. So what this says is at the beginning of your upkeep, double the number of counters if its power is 16 or less.
Yeah.
Otherwise, remove all but 1 +1/+1 counter from it.
And deal that much damage.
Gain 1 life for each +1/+1 counter removed this way.
So that's what, 22?
23.
23 of them. Well, because you're removing
And
all
which
but
one's a
you're
plus
removing all but one. What was it at when you went to remove them?
24. It was
Okay,
a
so
24.
yeah. So you're at 67.
Painted Isle comes in.
Oh shit.
Resolve for the rad counter. Ah. Screeching Scorch Beast.
Oh, thank God that
Lose a
had to
life.
get milled.
Rad counter. Comes a 6/6, 7/7, and 2/2. And then Mothman would attack you for 7.
I will block with my Birds of Paradise. It's a 0/1 flyer.
Ghoulish Mare is also going to attack for 6.
And I will chump that with the ballista.
Okay.
I do get a rad counter because
get
you
a-
attacked with Mothman, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here
Okay.
we go.
And it is your turn.
Draw.
I want to see a board wipe or something like.
Resolve
I know
rad
the win
counter.
condition is coming.
Jace Mirror Mage, I go down to 1. You know, I'm going to teach you a fun lesson here.
Here it comes.
We're just gonna spin the wheel again. That's 12 mana, dropping 7 into Kinnan to look at the top 5.
Mm-hmm. I like learning lessons.
Get the Spectral Sailor. Which, I'll put it to you like this. The 2 creatures, both of them were card draw outlets. So put that down. I'll use 4 to draw a card. Doesn't matter. I still have a land drop for turn. I'm going to go out on my own terms, playing a breeding pool, untapped, losing 2 life, and losing the game. Next card was an opt.
I had Harmonize, and then I had Putrefy.
So after the opt, my next 3 were Reclamation Sage, Thassa's Oracle, Reclaim.
The grandma, man. That grandma.
Dude.
I didn't realize how brutal.
The card that I drew off of the Spectral Sailor draw was just a Frantic Search, which I didn't have mana. I didn't have the mana to play. Although that Jace Mirror Mage is actually a pretty sick card.
Yeah.
I just didn't get a chance to play it. Where the fuck is it? It has a kicker cost of 2, so instead of paying 1 and 2 blue, I pay 3 and 2 blue. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, I create a token copy that's not legendary, and its starting loyalty is 1. I can +1 them to scry 2, pay 0 to draw a card, reveal it, remove a number of loyalty counters equal to the converted mana cost from Jace.
Dude, that's sick.
But yeah, the plan usually is create an infinite mana loop. If I would have kept the dramatic reversal and then didn't do the Kinnan, I would have drew my next turn would have been an Isochron Scepter. I would have imprinted the dramatic reversal onto the Isochron Scepter, basically giving me infinite mana. And then from there, it would have just been Kinnan triggers until I hit this, and then draw the entire library and win. Yes. It's the exact way that goes every fucking time. It's either that or like I have a trophy mage and tribute mage in this deck, which both look for artifacts. One looks for an artifact cost of 3. The other one looks for an artifact cost of 2. So that's how I get the scepter and either the monolith or the staff.
Right.
And then just roll from there. So yeah,
I'm going to...
you won that second game by a final life total of 67 to -1.
Oh god, that's
so funny. So
that's a brutal card. That's a brutal card.
Oh no, because what happened was it would have been a bit more manageable if it wasn't for the fact that I fucking nature's claimed the hardened scales, so I didn't have to worry about it anymore.
Right, right.
And then the tide hit.
Could you imagine?
Dude, it would have been so bad. Double it and give it to the next person.
Yeah.
Alright, let me prep for switching over to, yeah. Let me do my prep here.
But GG's, my dude.
Absolutely, dude. Some really good games.
I gotta get my stream set up, so give me a minute, okay?
Yeah, you do your thing, dude. So yeah, we're gonna transition over to Pokemon with Plas. Sorry, you guys saw me just set up all my stream shit because I forgot I'm still capturing this. Yeah, let me do that. That's still up and running, but like this. You know, actually, I kind of like that angle. What up, Biohuman?
Hello.
How are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Would you guys be down for some Diablo here in a second?
We were actually about to jump into some Pokemon.
Ah. Well, shite.
What's up, Biohuman?
Not much. I'm playing my Endariel's Rogue. I just got the last of my Renown for Fractured Peak, so I have all the extra Paragon points and shit.
Sick.
Sick, dude.
Look at this fucking Rogue. Here, I'll do a Nightmare Dungeon real fast to show it off. If one of these wanna let me do it. Here, I'll do it once.
What's going on here? That one's that. There's that. Hello, that's me.
Alright, whatever. It's a 97, but here. Let's just say I get over like 120,000 attack.
It slices. It dices.
It's a big fucking piece of shit. No, I'm kidding.
I was also just soloing tier 5 Infernal. And yesterday with this build, I was also doing tier 6 with Prulian at like, I want to say I was like 85.
What is going on?
I just seen somebody stream. They're playing. It's a game called Goose Goose Duck, which is like Among Us, but you're just geese and a duck.
That's pretty sick. I'm not
I'm
gonna
pretty
lie.
sure I've seen that game.
Swollen. I mean, that's nuts, dude.
Yeah. Running to the boss right now, so.
Why the fuck is my capture card not being registered all of a sudden?
Right here.
What up, everyone? It's your boy. About to get in on some Pokemon raids with Hambo.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh,
get
you
my
are?
fucking... Trying to get my capture card working. It's seeming to not want to do so.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my streaming stuff going here soon too. So I figured I'd.
I'll get you pulled up when you go live.
Yeah, you got yours up?
Yeah, I just loaded up, and Hambo is still live from earlier.
Yeah,
Ah,
but
nice, I'll pull 'em up.
my capture card's not working. So...
Do you have to end stream and then start stream again, maybe?
That is what I'm thinking, because it's not even registering on the video chat in here either. So I don't know if it's something with the card itself right now.
Does it need to be rebooted, kind of thing? Or
I don't know. I've unplugged the cable from both the computer and the card, and then plugged it back in.
Yeah, so I'll hop out for now though, but yeah.
Oh, we're moving to the Pokemon channel in a second.
Alright.
So, but yeah, man.
Alright. Catch you
Thanks
guys
for
later.
hanging out. Yeah,
Catch you later, bye.
yeah. I'll catch your stream when you go up.
Oh yeah. Alright. Peace.
God fucking damn it, dude. What the fuck?
Still not.
Nope.
What about an OBS? So you run an OBS. What if you remove it from OBS and then add it again to OBS?
Yeah, that's what I did, and now it's not even showing up in the listing. So what I'm thinking is the best possible move right now might just be to do a reboot, see what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the only thing that I can think of because it's plugged up. Like, it was working fine before.
but I mean, yeah, I mean, that might be the call.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end stream really quick. I will start back up as soon as I get this issue resolved.